We are here.
Where?
We are live.
Are we?
At Four Horsemen Woo Studios for the Money in the Bank show. We got some money dropping in this set, John Rocha.
Look at this beautiful new set.
That's what I'm talking about,
Woo!
as they say in Canada.
For you.
So why don't we
do it all for you.
jump into the show?
Okay, take us. Where are you going to take us?
John, we are 1 week away from the premier pay-per-view.
Yes.
The Money in the Bank pay-per-view, named after our show, of course.
Well, of course. Well, everybody knows that.
Yes.
Please.
They saw
it's
it
on record.
in the future. They saw it.
On record.
Yes. So,
Yes.
I want to start
Yes.
with your boy.
Yes.
And my boy.
What, is your boy now too?
No.
Oh,
Ziggler
your boy,
is my
right?
boy.
Ziggy.
Ziggles getting Ziggy
Ziggles.
with it. And Del Rio.
Alberto Del Rio. Yes.
So,
Yeah.
now that Ziggler has come out 3 weeks in a row without AJ, and he
Without
almost kind of got in a fight with her.
I know.
It's coming.
It's happening.
Yes!
I have to admit. It's happening. Yes.
Gordon Vision.
He's finally, after
Gordon
9 weeks
Vision.
later, he got it right.
Listen, it's been building.
Please.
And
Please.
I can't help it being right.
All right, but let's talk about the match.
So, what did you think? What did you think about the build-up they've had towards the match with the Fiesta Del Rio?
Listen,
last night.
The build-up's been fantastic,
Yeah.
and I think those guys are going to once again steal the pay-per-view. It's a fantastic. They had a fantastic match in the last pay-per-view. I think this is going to be even better. It's going to top it. Everything they've led up to it. The breakup that is happening. We know it's happening.
Yeah.
And I think Del Rio is going to lose. I really think that. I do. And
Now-
I am heartbroken about it because he's such a fantastic heel.
I'll tell you this much, John.
Or
Ziggler
go ahead.
is going to lose.
What? You think Ziggler's going to lose?
Yes.
All right.
And you know why Ziggler's going to lose?
Why?
Because they're going to make him chase that title. They're molding Ziggler after the HBK, Edge, Bret Hart, the small man syndrome,
Yep.
where this small guy they're going to make him sympathetic. He's got his head busted in by a concussion, and they're going to make him chase it.
Yeah, but I think he's been chasing it already for
Not
a
enough.
long time. I think AJ is going to factor into the match one way or the
Yes.
other. Yes?
AJ's gonna
I think
cost
we
him
both
the
agree
match.
on that. Yeah, one way or the other.
He's going to lose. And we got digged out.
Damn it.
We'll be right back. Ding, ding.
Arriba! Welcome back to the Money in the Bank show in our brand new set. We are moving on to the next segment, which is related to our last segment, where we left off AJ versus KAITLYN at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Andre, what do you think is going to happen? What do you think so far about the build-up and everything else?
The program that they've done with these girls.
Yes.
These women.
These ladies.
Pardon me.
Yeah.
Ladies. It's been fantastic. I think that we've lost so much of the diva division.
Yes.
And I think, oddly enough, the WWE Universe heard John Rocha's plea 5 weeks ago on this show when he said, divas, get your game up.
Fix the division.
And they've done it.
Yeah.
They've done it.
They finally installed a storyline that matters and gets the audience's attention and our attention.
Let me tell you something. What they are doing with AJ, hey, Biggie, if you see man arms and a cape running around,
God.
it's her. She's coming to destroy me. It's so funny.
The outfits they're wearing, the
She
picture
came
they
in
put
with
up.
the bat suit, with
my
the
God.
muscle suit, and then like the big
Yeah.
streak in the hair.
Can we just admit that AJ is winning this battle of the promos? She's just better at it.
She's killing her.
Yeah.
She's killing the other girl.
Yeah, she
And
really
the other
is.
girls, you know.
KAITLYN?
Yeah, KAITLYN. She's getting a little chubby.
What? How
just
dare
saying.
you? She's a CrossFitter, and I will not say anything negative about KAITLYN. CrossFitting is the way. I think. Who do you think's gonna win?
I think AJ's gonna win.
I think KAITLYN's gonna
Chubby
win.
goes on winning.
I think Ziggler's gonna mess up the match.
Really?
KAITLYN's gonna win, and that's gonna be
Really?
the breakup.
We'll be right back.
What you want?
Yeah! We're back on the Money in the Bank show, and now we get to the meat. Well, this is not the meat. This is the potatoes.
Potatoes?
of the
Oh,
dinner.
yeah.
Yeah,
Fair
this is
enough.
potatoes, right?
Yep.
Unless you're a pescatarian, and then this is the beans.
Oh, for God's sakes.
So we're at the SmackDown portion of the Money in the Bank pay-per-view.
Yeah.
John, who is in, as I like to call, the Pee Wee League
Whoa.
of the Money in the Bank pay-per-view?
Well,
Who's in
we,
SmackDown?
we got Cody Rhodes, Damian Sandow, Dean Ambrose, Fandango, Swagger, Cesaro, and Wade Barrett.
Wow. So in this one,
Yeah.
in this match, we
Yeah.
have the most speech impediments, and
Oh my God.
okay, we think Thwaggart.
The views of Andre Gordon are of Andre Gordon alone, and not the program.
Come
itself.
on, fix it. And
What
Cody
are you
Rhodes,
talking about?
Cody, the
What
mustache
are
is
you
getting in the
ta-
way.
Look, what are you talking? Can we just talk about a match?
Okay, I think that Barrett's gonna win this match.
Woo! Wow.
I'm
You
picking
said that last
Barrett.
week.
I did. I'm sticking to it.
And I think you might be right. I don't
am
agree,
right. What?
but you might be right.
Who do you think's gonna win?
Well, because
they don't
Barrett.
agree.
By the way, the greatest thing on SmackDown last week was Wade Barrett punching out Fandango.
I knew
that
you'd
was
like that.
That was like Rocha punching out Gordon's love for Fandango.
But when he
Bam!
came back, what was the crowd doing? Oh,
there was like 6 people doing this.
It was crazy.
Please.
And on that
Please.
note,
Wait.
we're out of
No,
here.
wait. I say, Sandow. You're welcome. He will win.
Greetings, I'm the Professor with your Move of the Week. Helping me this week from Bosnia is Poison. And as always from the island of Tonga, Matt Practice. Now this week's Move of the Week is the Camel Clutch. This was made famous by the Iron Sheik, who used this move to beat Bob Backlund for the WWF Championship. Now as you can see, it's wrenching the entire back. The back is meant to bend forwards, not backwards. So it's putting pressure on the lower back, mid-back, upper back, shoulders, and neck. And that's about all Matt Practice could take. Thank you very much, Poison. Thank you, Matt Practice. And once again, I'm the Professor, and that was your Move of the Week.
Welcome back to the Money in the Bank show. Now we're moving on to my favorite segment of the show, Mark Henry versus the paper champion, John Cena.
Yes.
What can I say? I'm gonna let you take this first because I'm gonna blow up. So I'm gonna let you go first before I blow up.
Number one, John Cena, I'm still challenging you the day before SummerSlam to a match. It's coming. The stipulation. Up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. That's all the hint I'm giving you. Number two, Cena has got to lose this match. They're not going to let him lose this match, which drives me crazy. But how long can we get forced to cheer for a guy or boo a guy who the crowd is not booing because of his in-ring ability or cheering because of his in-ring ability? We're booing him because of how he's forced on us. I don't want any more John Cena.
And that's why Mark Henry's going to win. Mark Henry is going to win.
Please, God.
He is going to smash that little boy in half. What he did to him at Raw was fantastic. And that's just a taste. That's just a taste of what's to come, because he's going to break him. Because there is no way on God's green earth that anyone is going to believe that John Cena is going to beat the strongest man in the world.
Way.
He is
No way.
quicker. He seems to be getting just a little bit leaner for his body. He looks faster.
Yes.
I am so afraid of what he's going to do to John Cena.
Because that
And thank God.
is what we do.
We bent on destruction.
What we do.
Mark Henry.
We're back, and I'm climbing the ladder for the Money in the Bank for Raw's version, the All-Star, and I think it is appropriately called the All-Star.
I've come around on that. I agree with you. Yes, go ahead.
This match, John, tell us who's in this match.
Well, it's Christian, Randy Orton, Daniel Bryan, yes, Kane, Sheamus, CM Punk, and RVD.
As I hit my chest, I thought our sound guy was going to be mad at me.
Oh, man. Oh, no. He's cool. He seems to be all right. Oh, okay. he's a little fuming. Let's go. Who do you got?
This is a really difficult one
Who you
for
got?
me. I'm thinking that logic says Daniel Bryan should win,
Yes.
but because Daniel Bryan should win, they probably will not have him win.
Yes. So who do you think is going to win?
I'm gonna go. I don't know yet.
What? You have to make a prediction. It's our show.
Randy Orton.
Randy Orton.
Randy
You thief. I was going to say Randy Orton. Damn it.
Gordon Vision and Rocha Sight living as one.
Oh my gosh. What do you think Randy's going to win?
I think Randy has been buying his time in the upper mid-card, lower main event scene for the last year.
Yep.
And I think he's going to be he's the dark horse. He's the guy who has been in the main event picture, who can carry the team as far as the champion goes.
Yeah.
But Daniel Bryan, I think they're going to make him wait a little bit longer.
Yeah. Well, it's time to give Orton his shot because he's been, like you said, he's been fighting these guys over the last year and pushing it further and further, and the crowd is really coming around to him. And I agree that it's time to give him a shot. And how else do you pull the Viper than have him strike at any time?
We'll be back.
Come on. What you want? What you want? Come on.
We are back for our favorite segment, the Glass Ceiling Wrestler of the Week. John,
Yes.
my Glass Ceiling
Proceed.
Wrestler of the Week is the $1 Million Son, Ted DiBiase Jr.
You're just picking people out of
No,
thin air now.
I'm serious.
Yeah, no one's seen him in years.
Exactly. That's what the Glass Ceiling's all about. He was with Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton not 2 years ago wrestling the main event scene. He's talented. He's got to be repackaged. He's got to be retooled. He's got skills. And what is he? He's wrestling on Superstars?
Oh my God. All right.
He's the $1 Million Man son.
That's
Come
enough.
on.
That's enough. That's enough.
I had 4 more seconds, but go ahead.
What were you gonna say in 4 more seconds that you didn't? For God's sakes. The real wrestler of the week is Austin Aries on TNA. That guy was phenomenal this week. Stole the show, was amazing on the mic, and had one of the best 3-way matches. I think it's the match of the week on all the programs with Chris Sabin and Manic, who changed his name. I'm telling you, Austin Aries, if he was in the WWE, would be killing it now. He's fantastic moves. He's great with the crowd, and he knows how to tell a story in the ring. I'm telling you, that guy is going to be the one. I'll give you back your 4 seconds. Go ahead.
Too bad it's on TNA. Thanks. We'll be right back.
At least it's not Superstars. Welcome back to the Money in the Bank show. We are moving on to our one segment on total non-stop action Impact Wrestling. TNA. Andre, did you actually stay awake this week through the show?
I did not fall asleep this week during TNA.
That's
I
a
made it
plus.
through the entire program with the help of my fast forward button. But there was some good stuff that happened.
Yes!
It's just lopsided. It's either
really
great
is.
or garbage.
It really
Can
is.
we pick one? Can we just get consistent?
Yeah, I agree with you completely, man. It's not consistent enough to be a good product
It's
yet.
not,
It's
and my
so
hope
frustrating.
is that it can at least become what WCW was to the WWF
yeah.
earlier on in the 80s and 90s.
I think that
That's
was
all
their
I
goal.
want.
I think that was their goal, but they don't seem to be going all the way with it, you know? I mean, I thought the match, that 3-way match, as I said during
That was
last
great.
segment, was fantastic.
That was great.
Right? It was a good match. You got good back and forth. You throw in the main event Mafia. You throw in Aces and Eights.
But that's a problem now. Main Event Mafia, they picked Magnus.
That's a good choice.
I don't think so at all.
Oh, my
because
God,
Samoa
what?
Joe, respected, known.
Right.
Angle, that enough said. Sting, icon. Magnus.
New wrestler.
New, exactly.
He's been killing it over the last year. Someone has to carry the crutches of the older guys that are in the main event Mafia. And why not Magnus? And he's strong. He's a good wrestler. He's talented. Good. I think he's a great choice to do it.
I mean, I guess if you like that type of thing.
But the main thing that was good this week, no Brooke Hogan.
Thank you.
Look how amazing the show is when you don't have that black hole on the show.
Speaking of, Hogan's talking about coming back for one more match. I guess we'll be back. Excuse me? John!
Yes?
The job evaluation with Vickie Guerrero, excuse me, was the greatest segment this week
That was
on
fantastic. I agree. It was hilarious.
First of all,
and scary at the same time.
It was!
Wasn't it?
It was!
Any woman losing her shit like...
She freaked out. We're going to beep that out.
losing her stuff like that. I mean, I was like scared out of my mind. Because I
freaked
think
out.
even
She lost
Stephanie
it.
was scared when she jumped on the table and was like, no, give me my job back. Stephanie's like, I don't even, what? Is this part of the, should we talk about this?
I know.
She's freaking out.
I was definitely unsettled.
Yeah, I would say I was unsettled.
And then she got on the floor and she was banging the floor like a little 5-year-old. And I was like, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
And then they made
Brad Maddox! Brad Maddox is the new GM. First of all, I thought potentially maybe they would just kill the whole GM thing.
Maybe.
But they didn't.
No, they didn't.
They carried it on. Because you people are going to get what you deserve.
I love what JBL said. He's like, this guy was stocking groceries at the ShopRite 2 years ago. And now he's the GM of Raw. And it's true. That guy actually was doing that 2 years ago.
And now
he's the GM of Raw.
The GM!
Which means there's a chance for us at some point to be on that damn show if a guy who's packing groceries can get on there. We would be the greatest GMs ever.
So you're saying there's a chance. We'll be back.
I'm the Professor, and let's get right to it. In 1985, Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson, better known as the Rock and Roll Express, beat Ivan Koloff and Crusher Khrushchev for the NWA World Tag titles. But don't feel too bad for Crusher Khrushchev, because he went on to become Demolition Smash in the WWF. Unfortunately, he also went on to become the Repo Man in the WWF. In 1990, at WCW's Great American Bash, Sting beat Ric Flair for the NWA World Heavyweight title. This was Sting's first title reign as the heavyweight champion. And now for the Professor's pick. There's some moments that changed the face of professional wrestling, and this is one of them. In '96, at WCW's Bash at the Beach, Hulk Hogan was revealed to be Kevin Nash and Scott Hall's mystery partner, thus forming the NWO for life.
It's time to talk about the NWO. The 17-year anniversary of the NWO
17 years?
coming into existence. At Bash at the Beach on WCW, Hulk Hogan came down,
Here it comes!
leg dropped
He's coming down,
on Savage,
baby!
and started, in my opinion, in this show's opinion, the greatest stable ever!
It is.
Ever.
It is. Okay, because you know this is Four Horsemen. But, notwithstanding, the NWO changed the game as far as stables go and as far as TV and stables go.
Yeah.
They made ratings happen.
They challenged what had not been challenged before, which was the WWF at the time.
Machine of the WWF.
The Monday Night Wars were all because of how great the NWO was done and put into motion.
Now this is a lesson, okay? Because this is where Hogan transformed and transcended himself.
Absolutely.
He was at the apex of his career, at the height of where he could possibly reach. He was bigger than wrestling, and he'd become a little bit stale. Let this be a lesson for John Cena. Look at how to reinvent yourself. NWO, man.
They were amazing. You had Big Daddy.
Oh yeah.
You had Kevin Nash. You had Scott Hall. You had Six Pac. You had all those people coming in. And Hogan said it in the interview, once you put those letters on somebody, it was like they became legitimate.
So now John and I are legitimate. Not legitimate enough because we just got dinged out like 5 seconds ago. But we'll be back. For life. We are back on the Money in the Bank show, or I should say the Money in the Bank. This round is going to be the lightning round, where our producer Abby is going to yell out topics, and we have a few seconds, maybe 30, to go through each topic. Abby, hit us with lightning.
Let's do it.
Uso versus the Shield.
Oh.
All right. This is the pre-show.
Again, the pre-show. Why are they doing this? The Shield, they're messing, they're blowing it.
Aren't they the champions?
They're blowing it.
Aren't they the champions?
They are blowing it.
What are they doing on the pre-show?
I don't know. They're throwing this whole Shield thing away. They may as well just stop.
Yeah, I don't understand. Yeah, it's like they pissed away the NWO when they came back. It feels like they're doing this all over again.
I know.
I can't believe in the Shield if they're not even on the pay-per-view. What the heck?
I don't believe anymore.
Yeah,
and you lost me.
And they're gonna win, so it doesn't really matter.
Ryback versus Jericho.
Ooh, Cryback. I like what they're doing with Cryback.
I'm not calling that. You pull my arms off.
No, he's actually going by Cryback now because he's crying out all of his matches and saying that he quits.
You're right.
Yeah,
The
I
knee
think
thing.
it's brilliant. They're taking it from this monster thing into Cryback. Now I think that Cryback may actually win. I think his knee's probably fine.
You think he's gonna beat Jericho?
Well, Jericho's putting everybody over. He can't lose 9 pay-per-views in a row, so I think Cryback's gonna win.
You think? Okay,
Hogan's
I agree with that.
Return.
Oh my God.
You got to take this because I haven't heard
Okay.
anything about
My
this.
sources tell me that Hogan is coming back. He wants to come back for one more match at the Bound for Glory series. He actually tweeted that his body is going into transformation mode for the one more match.
Right.
Now, if he can make it to the ring, his knees, it may take him a couple hours, but if he gets to the actual ring, I'd be curious to see how they pull this off. I don't think he should do it, John.
Axel versus Nick.
Wait, he's my hero. He's my idol. He's gonna break his back doing a match. All right, go ahead. Axel versus Miz.
Who cares?
Right, who cares? Let's talk about. I don't care. Axel's gonna win. They're not gonna have him lose. The Miz is a waste. Get behind the table. Stop wrestling. Same thing I'm saying over and over
The
again.
Miz, he's losing. He looks like he doesn't work out anymore.
Yeah,
It's like he just
why
doesn't
should he?
care.
He's soft. And Axel he's doing nice matches. He's boring as crap on the mic.
Can't talk.
Thank God for Heyman.
The Wyatt family.
Ooh, yes.
Wyatt. Yeah, they've been leading up with these promos for quite a bit.
Yes.
What did you think about this debut?
The debut was nice. I mean, two huge guys attacking Kane.
Yeah.
It had actually actually had a good effect because you're like, wow, these guys are a lot bigger than you thought. And they did a nice job beating up Kane. I hated the promos going into it. I thought it were boring promos. Oh, it's a hillbilly family in the woods. I'm so scared.
It's like evil hillbilly Jim family.
Right, but what was funny was the audience totally killed it by going Hunky Harris.
Yes.
They were chanting Hunky Harris at him from NXT.
They're chanting for us to leave. So, we're done. Lightning.
All right, welcome back to, sadly, the last segment of this week's show. The Direct to You by Andre and the ROCHA Rant by me. Andre, if it's okay with you, I'd like to go first.
Yes, go.
I want to rant about CM Punk. My man, you are killing it.
Best in the world.
Brother, I love you. I love you. You are so good. You are so unpredictable. I don't know what you're going to say on the mic. The audience goes with you wherever you take them, and you tell an amazing story in that ring when you're fighting whoever you're fighting. The Del Rio match was maybe the second best match of all the programs we watched this week, and I'm just saying you what you're doing and the whole thing with you overreacting to Heyman getting punched. What a phenomenal thing! Like you didn't see that coming. Dre, take it. I'm saying, Punk, go get him, man. Go get him, please. Give him a belt.
He is great. And wait, he attacks CENA.
It's a laying the groundwork. I think it's laying the groundwork for him going for that title.
Okay.
If
Okay.
CENA wins against Henry.
My direct to you is directly to the Spirit Squad. The Spirit Squad.
That's it. I'm leaving the show.
I've got to
What are you
thank you.
talking about the Spirit Squad?
Follow me here.
Oh,
I
okay.
want to thank you, Spirit Squad.
Yes.
Because here's what you've done. You've given us the next generation of champions in Dolph Ziggler. Everyone's laughing at me.
Right.
Everyone's laughing at me. But Dolph Ziggler he debuted on the Spirit Squad. So now maybe, just maybe, with the Shield and with the Wyatt family, we are getting our new people coming in these factions.
Yeah.
Sound off at moneyinthebank.tv or at Moneybank Show on Twitter. Let us know what you think about the Wyatts, about the Shield, and about John Cena.
And hey, about us.
Yeah. You can find me on Twitter at Directed by Dre. John?
At the Rocha Says.
That is our show.
Yeah, that's our show.
John,
Yeah.
let's go get ready for the Money in the Bank pay-per-view.
Woo!
You may find us in Philly next week. You may. You never know. Our next show may be in
Live.
Philadelphia behind us. It could happen.
Stay tuned. Thanks for watching.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Now, I think I'm going to be able to get out of this chair.
Every
week.
Do it this week.
Every
I
week.
think you could do it this week.
Every week.
I'm out.
Every week.
I know I'm out. And I've got
Every
thicker
week.
thighs than you. I'm out.
Every week.
NWO.